So I've wanted another Great Eastern Cutlery 97 for a while. Unfortunately, they're no longer really available at the dealers and everything. They sold out sometime last year during all the craziness, or maybe even in 2020. I don't remember. They sold out sometime during this Great Eastern Cutlery craziness that's been going on, where people are selling stuff for, three times MSRP on eBay. So everybody bought all the stuff and then put it on eBay for, twice or three times the amount of money that they costed before. But I've talked about that before, so I won't get too much into that. But anyway, I'm a part of this group on Facebook, Great Eastern Cutlery Collectors, I think is what it's called. Um, and occasionally there'll be like a buy, sell, trade post, and somebody posted this along with I think three other knives. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, I'm interested in that. He wanted $100 for it, and this is in jig bone, and this is an SFO for I think American Whittler. Oh, I don't have the tube out anymore, but it's got this etch on the blade that just says American. It's got a couple uh, light scratch areas on the blade. I don't care about stuff like that because it's a knife that I'm going to carry and use. Um, it's got that, what do they call that? The hound's tooth shield, something like that. This is the Northfield model. So, it's polished and it's got it's got the long pull and the nail neck. The action on this one is quite a bit better than the action on my Yellow Rose 97. Um, it's got this really nice color jig bone here. I don't know what color they call this. It's kind of like an amber or, something like that. Orangish, brownish, yellow kind of thing going on. Knives put together really well. You can tell that somebody had it in their pocket for a while because it is the bolsters and everything are all scratched up. If I really wanted to, I could polish these. Um, I might do that, but it's just going to end up getting scratched up again because I'm going to carry it. So it's kind of probably pointless. I have thought about trying to polish off these light scratches here, but once again, I'm going to be carrying it, so it's just going to get scratched again anyway. And if I polish the blade, this American etch here will probably go away. Um, yeah, look, you can see me there in the blade. But anyway, you know, got another 97. This one's a SFO, and I think there was only like 50 something of these made for American Whittlers. So it's actually kind of a more uncommon SFO. Um, but anyway, I really like the 97. It's probably one of my favorite patterns. I really like the 38 special, and I like the 97s. Um, I kind of wish that Great Eastern Cutlery would do a Daddy Barlow or Granddaddy Barlow, but this is as close as I'm getting with a Great Eastern Cutlery knife. So I really do like the 97 because it's right about the perfect size for me as far as I'm concerned for a pocket knife, um, but probably too big for most people. And I know a lot of people really didn't like that they weren't like ridiculously hard to open because they're used to stuff with harder pulls and everything. Because most of the time, Great Eastern Cutlery makes a smaller knife, so a smaller knife with about the same amount of like back spring pressure or whatever makes it feel like it is harder to open. Makes the back spring feel a lot stronger. I don't necessarily think the back springs on these are weak. I just think that people are used to smaller knives with back springs of similar strength. So this one just feels like it's easier to open and everything. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's fine. I mean, the blade, it'll stay open as long as you're not being um, an idiot with it. Just like most slip joint knives, you don't want to get too aggressive with cutting. You're not going to be stabbing anything or anything, and you have to kind of be careful with not pushing the back of the blade up against something while you're cutting. Um, and as long as you are using the knife properly, the blade's not going to close on your fingers. And the cool thing about having tangs like this is you can always put your finger on the tang there, and that'll help keep the blade from closing. But anyway, 97 is one of my favorite patterns. I'm very happy to have picked up another one for a price that is pretty fair. It actually seems really fair to me because most of these that are selling on eBay are selling for like $250, which is crazy considering nobody wanted these 2 years ago when they were $100 on dealer websites. So, it is the way it is, but it just seems kind of crazy to me that they're selling now for like 250 when nobody even wanted them when they came out. But anyway, figured I'd do a video on this because I know I didn't do a video on it yet, and I needed to get a video done for Monday. So anyway, hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you in the next video.